If you're between 38 and 55 and you can remember what it felt like to have lots of energy and feel vibrant and alive, here's what nobody's telling you about why it's gone. Your body's not broken. It's trying to protect itself. I'm Dr. Burke Mays, and after 25 years in practice of helping people ask the right questions about their health, I've unraveled and figured out that busy parents and professionals waste a lot of time and a lot of money fighting the wrong problems. In the next 10 minutes, I'm going to show you how to fix what's actually broken, to heal your body, to drop 20 plus pounds in the next 40 days without Ozempic, without crazy diets, without hours on the treadmill, and get the energy back that you have when you're 30. But here's what makes us different. I'm going to be doing this with you, with complete transparency, and if it doesn't work, I'm going to refund every penny to you. Now, you could be at a couple different camps, and so I'm going to talk about those. You could be in camp number 1. This is just part of getting old. You quietly accepted decline. You pay for grocery delivery, you pay for somebody to clean the house, not because you want the luxury, but because you just really don't have the energy to do all of that. You're spending a chunk of change every year on convenience because you really can't keep up. But here's the real cost, is you're becoming a background participant in your life, the one who sits in the sidelines. Kids are learning that adults are just tired all the time. Is that the legacy that you want to be leaving? Or you could be in another camp called I just don't buy it. You refuse to accept decline. You fight it every day. But you got this trail of failed gym memberships, supplements that don't work, personal trainers that can't figure you out, programs that you've bought and haven't followed, diets that have worked for 6 weeks and then they stop. You're spending a lot of money on solutions that don't address the real problem. Meanwhile, you could really be rocking your life, but if you just felt like yourself again. Here's what both camps don't realize. That energy you had in your 30s, that wasn't your peak. That was normal. What you experience now isn't aging, it's damage. And it's damage that can be fixed. But every day you wait, your body's control system gets more and more entrenched into survival mode. But I'm going to show you that it's reversible. See, in my 25 years as a chiropractor and a foundational wellness practitioner, I've helped a lot of people. I've created individual personalized protocols. I've taught other doctors how to design the same things, how to ask right questions about health, and how to provide different answers. But, honestly, this year I got a little bit of a wake-up call. As I was always doing a lot of things I was teaching, but I wasn't doing all of it. And I just got caught up. Things started to slide. Then all of a sudden, that waistband of those pants that I got, they were a certain waist size, but they were stretchy. I hit the end of the stretch. I realized I've been focused on helping everybody else, but I let things slide for myself. And that's when it hit me. Like, how can I authentically guide people through a health transformation when I haven't really fully committed for myself? See, here's my philosophy. Helping people lose weight, that does not inspire me in the slightest. But helping people rediscover their health, that's what gets me up every morning. So through my professional networks, I've connected with doctors who coach this exact protocol for over 12 years. The same system has helped over 200,000 people across the country in over 1,600 different clinics and facilities. And even just working one-on-one with patients, I've watched the transformations. I've watched the dad get back their 30-year-old energy and becoming the energetic hub of his family again, performing at his peak professionally. I've watched the busy mom and teenage daughter together release about 35 pounds and also help the daughter learn good habits that are going to make a difference for her for the rest of her life. And the single mom of 2 boys who's created a new relationship to her food. She's regained her energy and she's present for her boys in their teenage life. So I made a decision. Instead of just teaching this protocol, it's time for me to actually do it. Fully commit with complete transparency, along with a small founding group of people who are ready to really transform their lives with me. So what's happening? What's happening for both camps of people is that your HPA axis, your hypothalamic pituitary adrenal system, is stuck in survival mode. This is your body's control tower. When it's working properly, it gives you a steady supply of energy every day, efficient fat burning. It uses your fat for energy. You get deep sleep. You get good healing. You have that vitality you remember when you're in your 30s. But years of poor diet, highly processed foods, high life stress, inflammatory foods, bad exercise habits, all those things we know aren't good for us wear things down. And then HPA axis gets dysregulated. And here's what that looks like. Your cortisol, your stress hormone, that stays elevated, forcing fat storage. Your thyroid slows down to conserve energy. You develop what we call leptin resistance, so when you eat, you don't feel satisfied, so you keep eating. And your metabolism crashes to match these starvation signals. It's kind of like your body's computer is frozen and that little spinny wheel is spinning around on the screen and nothing's happening. No amount of willpower, supplements, or exercise is going to fix that frozen computer. You got to reboot the system. That's what we call a metabolic reset. See, every restrictive diet, every extreme workout, every push through the fatigue approach just sends more dangerous signals to an already panicked and freaked out system. Though the solution isn't another diet. The solution is sending safety signals that allows your body to start to naturally restore energy and fat burn capacity that you had when you were younger. So the metabolic reset works by healing your HPA axis in 3 different phases. Phase 1 is you want to signal safety. This is days 1 and 2. You eat more food. You eat real food. No weird stuff, no powders, no potions, no pills. You're eating real, nutrient-dense, satisfying meals that prove to your body that there's no famine coming. And this starts to reset your metabolic rate upwards. Then phase 2, which is heal the system days. This is days 3 through 42. We use a very specifically designed homeopathic reset support spray combined with targeted nutrition. Again, real food, stuff you can buy at the supermarket when you stay away from all the box stuff in the middle of the store. But real food that helps repair and restore your HPA axis dysfunction. And your body starts to release the stored fat because it feels safe to do so. Phase 3, we start to lock in the new set points. This is days 43 plus. Your body starts to stabilize at its new weight and its energy level without restriction. You've started to heal the damage and rebuild trust with your system. This isn't about willpower. This is working with your biology instead of against your biology. So let me just tell you about somebody who completed the protocol this summer. This guy was in his early 50s. Super hard-working guy. He was working, lots of different places. He's a provider for his family, problem solver for multiple families. He wanted to lose 10 or 15 pounds. He lost 20 pounds, which was great. But what really shocked him was partway through, he felt like he was young again. For the first time in years, he no longer had aches and pains in his low back and his knees. And he was sleeping through the night without waking up due to discomfort. He got a chunk of his life back, and he started becoming an energetic hub of his family again, instead of the tired guy just grinding through every day, telling himself, well, this is just how it is. That's the difference between weight loss and health restoration. The weight was just a symptom of the system that was already broken. So here's what I'm offering people. This is called the Beat Dr. Mays Challenge. 42 days. Where I can prove this works by doing it alongside you with complete transparency. You get to see all my struggles, all my wins, all my breakthroughs, everything. So what you get the complete metabolic reset protocol that's been successfully used to help over 200,000 people. You get the reset support spray and structured meal plans. Again, real food. You get weekly calls where I share my real-time struggles, progresses, and results, and you get to hear from other people, and sometimes you get to problem solve together. You get direct text and email access to me personally, and also you get educational resources so you understand why it works and how to build new habits for yourself. And as I said, you get a guarantee. If you follow the protocol and put in a good, honest work and you don't get results, I'll refund every penny to you. And at the end, there'll be some prizes. Not just partially based on how much weight you lost and how many inches you lost, but really more importantly, like how did your life change? Like how did you change? How did your thought processes change? So I'm putting a lot on the line to make this happen for people. So your investment, for one person, $600. For couples, because it's really great when couples do it together, because when everybody in the house does it, everybody wins. If you have a family with teenagers who want to do it together, talk to me. I have options for that one too. And then when I look around, there's people doing the same program. They're charging between $2,000 and $8,000, and for the same protocol, and they essentially give you a bottle and a manual, and they disappear. You're getting a lot of access to me to help you to take you through all these spaces. And at the end, say you're somebody you have more weight to lose, you can repeat the program very, very inexpensively. So I'm starting with a small founding group of people because I'm personally involved in every aspect. If you want in, you need to qualify through a discovery call. I don't work with everyone. You really have to be interested in wanting to make a transformation for your health. Now, whether you resign yourself to decline or you're just frustrated fighting the wrong battle, here's what I know after 25 years. Your body wants to give you back that 30s energy. It wants to release that stubborn fat, and it wants to power you through the day and make you the energetic leader in your life again. It's just been waiting for the right signals. And every day that you wait, you go deeper into dysfunction. It gets harder and harder to reverse that. So this is a potential lifeline that could alter your health future. And again, as I said, what I'm willing to do, I'm confident enough in this after seeing the results. If you come in and you play with a reasonable amount of intensity, if it doesn't work, you get every penny back. So imagine 6 weeks from now, you're waking up, you got great energy, you power through your day, your clothes fit different, your family sees a difference, your work is different, you're just not managing decline, you're starting to thrive. And also, you're not wasting money on things, on time and money on the wrong solutions. So this founding group starts the week of September 13th. And to see if you qualify, either click the link below or message me directly or email me, set up a half hour call with me to see if you're the right fit and to see if, for my program and if my program is the right fit for you. Stop accepting stop accepting less than what your body's capable of. Your body didn't give up on you. Don't give up on it. Thanks for watching and look forward to hearing from you soon.